Good morning. I am Mary Skinner with the Pamlico County Community Foundation. We want to thank Dr. Ross and the Community College for this event. I'd also like to introduce Flora Mormon, one of our board members. We also have Jim Berry, Marsha Kaplan, and Pat Prescott, one of our who are here as our board members. We are an affiliate of the North Carolina Community Foundation. We have a family of funds in Pamlico County, but we specifically administer a unrestricted fund where we have a grant process. When Dr. Ross said to think about highlights of this past year, of course the thing that was uppermost in our minds was Hurricane Florence. I don't think any of us can think of anything much else for the past year. When Governor Cooper announced to the state and country that there was such a need for disaster relief, he mentioned 3 organizations, and one of those 3 was the North Carolina Community Foundation. To date, over $2 million has been received for Hurricane Florence relief. As of November, it was close to $1 million, so the decision was made to grant $750,000 at that point. The counties were divided into 3 tiers, Tier 1 being the most effective, and Pamlico County was one of 11 Tier 1 counties. So $56,250 was allocated to each of those. That was granted by our group to the Pamlico County Disaster Relief Coalition that you will hear. In just the couple of seconds I have, we do have a grant process for 2 small grants that we will open up June 21st through July 23rd. So I encourage anyone to make a grant application. Girls on the Run and Promise Place were granted last year. We're happy to see what they're doing. And then also, thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Tina Foreman-Beecham. I am the Executive Director of the Pamlico County Chamber of Commerce. We are continuing to grow and adapt and be motivated and responsive to our communities and to our businesses. We've overcome much in the past few months, and I see our county rising up to be better than ever before. The Chamber is growing along with our county, and we will continue to meet and bring inspired people together to ensure the Chamber of Commerce remains at the helm of motivating people to visit here, stay here, buy local here, and to live here. We have currently over 100 members this year, and we're continuing to see people and businesses join. We have produced the 2019 Pamlico County Visitors Guide that has been distributed throughout Eastern North Carolina and throughout the state welcome centers. We want people to come visit us and see what they have been missing. We had our Business Expo this past Tuesday evening. We packed 50 businesses in the Delamar Center here in conjunction with NC Works. They held a job fair, and we were very fortunate that so many people came out and participated in that. Our board of directors, President Paul Slobodian, board member Dr. Jim Ross, Mindy Moore, and Ray Orndorff are here. We have continued to meet the challenges of our organization. We've excelled despite some setbacks from this fall. We're proud of where we are today, and we're excited about where we're headed for the better of Pamlico County. You as businesses and organization leaders, you have a vision, you have the knowledge, and you have the experience to help Pamlico County pave the way into the future. Y'all are our greatest asset, and we thank you for staying engaged with the Pamlico Chamber of Commerce.
Hello, my name is Joy Carolyn Baker. I am chairman of the Pamlico County Disaster Recovery Coalition. We were founded in 2011 after Hurricane Irene went through. After our disaster center was closed at the end of September, I became chairperson, and we moved into the recovery phase. I have behind me some members of my board, Doug Pearsall, Catherine Garcia, Rudell King, Alan Price, Hattie Harrell, Vicki Mosley Jones, Pat Prescott, who is out in the audience, Beth Buckside, who is unable to be here today, and Sandra Phelps back here with the United Way. And I want to thank them for their help and assistance in being here today. I would like to tell you that we are continuing to write grants through the help of Beth Buckside and Sandra Phelps with the United Way. And we again want to thank the North Carolina Community Foundation for the grant that we received. We have funds now to continue to help people with disaster recovery. We have over 400 damage assessment forms that have been received indicating damage from wind-driven rain, flooding, and tree damage. And this has occurred all over our county, and unlike other hurricanes that have been through, this one is the worst. Anyway, because of the extensive roof damage that we've had to hire contractors now to take care of roofs, to prepare them for volunteer teams that are coming in. We've had 2 teams that have come in so far, and about 8 that are scheduled to come in. We have now had 11 total roofs replaced, 1 roof patched, 10 homes completed by individuals assisted with building materials, 1 mobile home ready for the family to move in, and house almost completed. We now need additional caseworkers, and so if anyone can help, please see me. Thank you so much for your help.
My name is Andrew Brown, enough so you know who I am. I'm the president of Habitat for Humanity. This is Susan Adams, the vice president, my board member, Joan Welling. We recovered the fire, which everybody knows. We're approximately done building 2 houses. We have purchased property that will allow us to build 3 more houses, and our goal is to build 3 in the next 3 years. And we need volunteers, we need money. That's what it takes. Basically, Ms. Potter gave a lot of kudos to me, but it wasn't me that built that house for her. I want to thank the Rotary Club, St. Thomas, United Methodist Church, Fishes and Loaves, Jerry Kilborn, contractor, and John Bishop, who was our supervisor to build those 2 houses. Couldn't have done it. It takes a village. Thanks a lot, folks. Please help us.
Good morning. My name is Irene Miles. I'm with Pamlico County Fishes and Loaves Outreach, otherwise known as PC Flow. We are the food pantry for Pamlico County. Joining me this morning is Gail Watts, who heads up one of our Friday night distributions. And Bill was here but had to rush out because we have a food distribution this morning. PC Flow provides food supplies to the needy of our county. We do about over 300 families a month. We have 7 food distributions. We pack over 600 bags a month of food, fresh vegetables, meats to feed Pamlico County's needy. During Hurricane Flo, we came together. We distributed more than 65,000 pounds of food and supplies with the help of St. Peter the Fisherman, which is where we are housed, Catholic Charities, and also the Food Bank of Central and Eastern North Carolina. We always can use more volunteers, as everyone can, and we also can use donations of food, and and of course monetary donations to feed our clients. Our mission is to give our clients nutritious food to get them through their needy times. So thank you, and thanks everyone for being here.
And we'd like to invite the following groups to come on deck: Pamlico County Schools, Pamlico County Sheriff's Department, Pamlico County Small Business Center, Pamlico Partnership for Children, Prime Time, and Promise Place.
Good morning. I'm Pat Prescott, and this is Brent Stone, my full-time volunteer at the museum in Greensboro. I'm representing Pamlico County Historical Association and the Heritage Center. As you know, we are a museum located in Greensboro. We would welcome your visits. I see many here who have not visited us in the last 5 years, so you need to come and see what we've done. I would like to report that most of you know that our fundraiser for the past year was tickets on a golf cart. We did draw for that, and it was won by a person out of state. The proceeds of that did come to about $11,000, which $8,000 of that is clear. So we have another golf cart on the way. So you'll be reading about that and hearing about it, and you'll have another chance to buy tickets for that. One thing that I'd like to make you familiar with is that we are available for group tours through our museum, whether it's your club, a children's program. We do a lot of classes and kindergartens, that kind of thing, particularly during the summer. So we do invite you to stop in and visit with us. I think you'll like what you see. Thank you.
Come see me if you want a golf cart ticket.
By the way, we have identified what the prize will be for that person who is closest to predicting how many mistakes I will make in this event. Well, it's now up to 5. Actually, now up to 6. And the prize is actually going to be one of Lucille's famous pies, the entire pie. And it'll be done on the honor system. You know, you come up and let us know you predict. You're probably going to be up to about 12 before we're done. But in my comments recognizing leaders in our community, I neglected to mention someone who's a great partner for us, a great school superintendent, Lisa Jackson. We're up to 6 now.
Well, good morning. I'm Eric Cedars with the Pamlico County NC Works Career Services location. That's Career Center for short. This has been an eventful year for us. Sorry. This has been an eventful year for us. We were directly affected by Hurricane Florence. Our building was damaged to the point where it's no longer usable. But luckily, I'm an employee of Pamlico Community College, and there was an office available here. So I'm still able to provide the same services that I did before. So for job seekers, I can help them find job leads, prepare resumes, also help pay for training that they need to become competitive in this labor market. I do also assist employers with finding the workforce that they need to be successful. And it's been mentioned before, but as part of that, co-hosted the Business Expo and Job Fair. That was just a couple nights ago. But again, I'm still here and still can provide the same level of services that I was before. Thank you.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Ross for that new award, Greater Superintendent. I like that. Maybe I can get a raise. I haven't I'm Lisa Jackson, Superintendent of Pamlico County Schools. I have with me my Assistant Superintendent, Steve Curtis, and Sherry Better, Executive Director of Curriculum and Instruction. First of all, it's hard to explain in 2 minutes what we're proud of from this year, but just like many of you, we had lots of devastation from Hurricane Florence, and our middle school was flooded again for the second time in 7 years. And while we had a mess on our hands, we also had many of you to reach out to help us, and some to even offer us a place to have school, including Dr. Ross and Pamlico Community College. Despite being displaced and literally sharing classroom space for 6 months, we have had an extraordinarily successful year academically. We also had, I was very proud of our students, mostly our athletic teams that went out and helped out in the community, and teachers as well. Speaking of our athletic teams, if you haven't heard, all of our high school athletic teams went on to, at minimum, the regional playoffs this year, so we're real proud of that at our high school, with our wrestlers and our football team making it to the state championship game. And last but certainly not least, if you haven't heard, our girls basketball team are your state champions. Thank you.
And then there were 7. 7 mistakes. Okay, would Friends of the Public Library please join us on deck?
Good morning. My name is Mindy Moore, and I'm with the Small Business Center here in Pamlico. As Eric told you, our building was damaged during the hurricane, so I'm back here on campus as well. Or as the Small Business Center is concerned, we do offer free counseling and free seminars or workshops to businesses and nonprofits. So anytime you see something in the paper that you might want to take, I mean, as nonprofits, you need to advertise on social media as well. So there's many opportunities for that. If any of you would like to present any nonprofit training, please please contact me, because I'm looking for a local talent to do the presentations instead of hiring out throughout the state. So if you need anything, just let me know. I'm here on campus. So, we had our small business job fair expo was a success, I think. I think it turned out well, despite everything. So, all right, thank you.
Dr. Ross, thank you for hosting this event this year. I'm Deborah Steenson. I am the director of Prime Time, which is an organization started at the United Methodist Church in 2001. Our program is to keep the 50-plus adults engaged and active and mentally engaged. Thank you. So all of our services are complementary to our community. You do not have to be a member of a church. You can be unchurched. We are here to serve the community. One of our highlights this year was that we were able to have our health advocate. We now have Brenda Milos, who is our health advocate, who helps individuals, the clients and their families, become aware of the resources that are out there for their family. Whether it be having her sit down, make questions that are needed to be asked to the physician, or helping interview a caregiver. She is available to our community. We also have another wonderful activity is our prayer shawls. They go all over the world. We have a breakfast bunch that meets at Brantley's every Thursday. We have lunch and learns. We also partner with News Neighbors Network and ECC, Area Agency on Aging. We have given powerful tools for caregivers to see these individuals walk in, and be sort of drawn and then walk out after 6 weeks. A matter of balance, looking for things that could potentially cause harm to you, falling over, and we just look forward to seeing everyone and having them engaged. Thank you so much. I have flyers if anybody wants.
And may I invite the last group of the day to come up on deck. And we're going to start with the Pamlico Youth Development Community Organization, Greensboro Christian Church, Smalls Chapel Christian Church, the Friends of the Pamlico County Public Library, United Way of Coastal Carolina, and if any of you had thought you were going to win the prize, was the guest 7. There's actually up to 8 now, because I also like to invite up the Oriental Dragon Boat Race. And believe it or not, that's going to take care of it in terms of our reports. If anybody has been left out, feel free to come on up and then take your part here. But even though I have messed up 8 times, and Sandy will remind me of this afterwards, and it's on video, guess what? We're going to finish well before 11 o'clock. What do you think of that? So after we get these reports, Liz from Brandis is going to come up, and she is going to draw a number, and you're going to get whoever has that number will get a check for $150. We have it here from Bradley's. And also, we have 7 pies that we're really going to give out. And those things, they're absolutely delicious. They are addictive. So be careful if you eat one. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Joshua. I'm here to present Promise Place. I'm with Dr. Sharia Brown and with Sage Mile, and there are 2 advocates, one for Craven and the other one for Pamlico County. I would like also to recognize 2 of our grantors. We have United Way, and we also have the North Carolina Community Foundation for Pamlico for helping us a lot. Our highlights include, during Hurricane Florence, we had 2 donations from Target. So we had a truckload of maybe about 21 pallets from Target to distribute, and another truckload from Walmart to distribute to the community. Above all else, we have this great partnership here in Pamlico for the Pamlico school here, and we are very thankful to Dr. Ross and the community at large. And also we opened an office at the Craven Community College, so we're also providing services there every Monday. We have another location that is open in the Craven Terrace, so we do have a full office there with therapists and also advocates, but also we have a food bank that was just recently opened. We save about 340 households in Craven Terrace, and we've saved about 2,000 people in the Duffy Fields and also Trent Court. And the food pantry is open, and we do truckloads every month out there. And we are very thankful for the support that we've received from the community, and we really appreciate to be here. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Roberta Jones. This is Jenny DeStefano, and we are members of the Pamlico County Friends of the Library. We have exciting news this year. We always have exciting news at the library. First, I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on at the library. This summer, we always have a wonderful summer reading program, and this year we're going to kick it off with Gary Shelton, who is a puppeteer and magician, and he's going to be there at the library on June 17th at 1 o'clock, so come, have fun, bring your children. Well, the big news for us is for the last 5 years, we've been trying to raise money for new furniture and shelving for the library, and now we have it. And it's going to be installed June 3rd through 6th, so don't come to the library those days because we're going to be busy installing. and it's going to be beautiful. You're going to love it. But the other big news is that we are going to be moving. We're going to be moving to the Hardee's old building on Route 55. It's just down a little ways from where we are now. There are many reasons that we need to move, and we're going to be laying those out for you in the coming months. It's going to be a huge project. We did get a grant from the state to help us buy the building, but we're going to need lots of monetary help to enlarge it and make it wonderful for the county. So we're counting on all of you in the coming months to come and support us and hear more about this. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Pastor Douglas Pearsall, Smalls Chapel Christian Church in Arapahoe, North Carolina. These are my faithful members here. And one of our greatest highlights this year in March, we had our 150th anniversary. This is my first year being pastor there, and I'm looking forward to getting out in the community and interact with some of these nonprofits in Pamlico County. Thank you so much. God bless you, and may heaven smile upon you.
Good morning, my name is Sandra Phelps. I'm the Executive Director with United Way of Coastal Carolina. And one of our highlights last year is that we were able to fund over $50,000 worth of programs in Pamlico County alone, and that includes, and I wrote a list to make sure I don't miss anybody, Coastal Women's Shelter, Promise Place, Heartworks, Hope Clinic, the Catholic Charity Senior Pharmacy Program. And of course, as Joy mentioned, we also got a call in September to ask if we would serve as fiscal agent for the Pamlico County Disaster Recovery Coalition, as we did in 2011 after Irene. And of course, we said yes. So Joy can fill you in a lot more about the Pamlico Disaster Recovery Coalition. 2 minutes is real short for her, so please follow up with her. But we're very pleased to work in Pamlico County. Our office is not here, but we cover Carteret, Craven, Pamlico, and Jones County. And you see behind me is Vicki Mosley-Jones, who is our Vice President of our United Way Board, also Sherwood Crawford, who is our Resource Development Marketing Coordinator. And just an aside, Vicki retired from the community college, and I think she's going to teach a class on what to do after you retire, because she is Miss Pamlico. How many times have you seen her up here? But that just speaks to the volume of what she believes and loves in this community. And just one final thing to know, and you all know it, that this community is a community because of all the work that everybody that's been represented this morning does, and we appreciate that we're a part of it. And thank you, Dr. Ross, for allowing us to be here.
Here's what it is.
You are Mr. Pamlico. Yeah.
One of my former pastors told me, he said, if a man ain't busy, don't bother. But anyway, my name is Douglas Pearsall. I'm the founder of Pamlico County Youth Development Community Organization. And we've been 501c3 since 2006. And this is my secretary. She's busy too. This is one of my other members, Patricia Jones. She's also busy. And a couple of our highlights for this year is that we provided resources to Pamlico County Middle School to replenish their hygiene and health supplies after the flood. Also, there was something else that we did. But anyway, we are providing mentors and reading buddies for Fred Anderson. And we also provide resources for them to be able to interact with the community on after-school projects. We thank God for everybody.
We are going into the communities now, instead of having them come to us because of transportation problems in some communities. So we will be visiting one of your communities shortly to see what we can do to help the children with mentoring.
And reading buddies.
And the Reading Buddy program will continue through this summer, starting after June 12th.
Amen. So thank you all for the support. We need volunteers, reading buddies, and mentors. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Riley Green, the interim pastor of Reelsburg Christian Church, disciple of Christ, and this is the wife Yvonne, and Elder Bernie Banks and his wife Sandra. And in conjunction with the Reelsburg United Methodist Church, we have the Reelsburg United Community Service, and what that is, it's a food pantry, and each month we pass out from 55 to 60 bags of food to families that's in the area that needed help, to try to help them get back on their feet. We also support the after-school backpack program to help the children to food to pass out for them, so we support that greatly. And we also help the Indians in Pamlico County. We support them. We reach out to all, as much as we can in the area, and where there's a need, we try to meet that need or help them in volunteering and also in giving. And God has blessed us, and we thank God for that, and for the ones here, for all of y'all, for the community in Pamlico County that's reaching out. Because you can see the love of Pamlico County, but you look at the people, you see the love of God, and for Pamlico County, and we thank God for each and every one of you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, last but not least, now the great thing about nonprofits is that you work really hard all year to do things that are special for the people in our community. Well, we have a way for you to let down your hair and get wet, but do something really great for the community. This is the 10th year for the Oriental Dragon Boat. It's kind of special for us. But last year we were able to have a lot of our teams raise money for their particular charities of choice. Our Heartworks, our believe it or not, our Wounded Warrior groups, and in addition to that, the people who meant the most last year, who were our community division winners, New Beginnings team. Our first time that we were able to partner with Sherry 2 and a group of young individuals who were struggling to make their lives better in this community came together with their families and a lot of good supporters, and they won. They won. It was amazing, and they were so welcomed in that group, and they're coming back in force this year. So thank you. If you would like to talk with someone about the Dragon Boat races and how you can raise money for your charity of choice, I would be happy to talk with you. Thank you. Have a good day.
Well, look at that. Look at that. We're ending at least an hour early. And previously, Irving Glenn was identified as Irving Wells. It's really Irving Glenn from the Kairos of Pamlico, and we're very honored to have him today and all of you. As we are about to conclude, we have Liz Wakrowski from Brantley's Restaurant will be coming up. She will be selecting 8 of these tickets. First one will get the lucky organization a $150 donation from Brantley's. The next 7 will get the lucky winners one of Miss Sill's delicious full pies. So, Liz, would you come forward, please? Big round of applause for Liz.
127,982. 127,982.
We got a winner. We got a winner. The judge is coming up, and we'll have a presentation from Liz. And Zach, if we can get a photograph too.
It's a little nervous, I think.
All right, let's check it. It's legitimate. All right.
Where
All
do I
right.
get my pie?
Here's your check. You're getting the check.
Oh, wow. I was hoping I was getting a pie. but my check will go to Hartwell. Thank you so much.
Okay, so for the next one, I'll read this in the interest of time, and then Liz will come back up after the photo. And this again will be for one of Ms. Hill's delicious pies. Okay. And the number is 892-5000. Again, 892-5000. Do we have a winner? Do we have a winner? No winner. So Liz, can you drive her?
Eight 4966. 892-4966.
We've got a winner. And you can have your pick of any of those pies there.
I believe you.
And by the way, what are you going to do with that pie?
Okay, our next number is 127-624. 127-624.
Okay, let's try.
All right. 127-636. 127-636. All right, how about this one? 127-623. 127-623.
We've got a winner. Got it. Pick out whichever one you want, buddy. We're okay.
Perfect. There's only one coconut left.
Congratulations.
Okay, our next number is 127-675. 127-675. Anybody? Okay, 127-720. 127-720.
We've got a winner right here. Feel free to pick out your pie. We trust you. Don't need to see it.
Okay. 892-5010.
A winner.
In high school, I think it paid off.
Okay. Could you repeat that?
I took public speaking in high school and I think it paid off. Okay, 892-4947. 892-4947.
We got a winner right here. And I think it's just one left.
Okay, we have 2 left. One, 27980. 127980.
Got a winner.
Okay, last one. One, 27629. 127.
We've got a winner. Got a winner.
Now, how many of you had predicted 8 for my mistakes today? Nobody, okay, then we don't have to give out another pie. That's good because we ran out. So, thank you for all you do. You make this community the fantastic place it is. We're proud of you. You will get this video. We'll send a link to you. If any of you want to be put on our mailing list, if you're not already, email us, call us, and we'll put you on. But until we see you again, please know we're here to serve you, proud of you. If your organization wants to use the Delamar Center, as you know, all Pamlico County nonprofit organizations or causes, free of charge to use this beautiful facility. Taxpayers paid for this. It's right that you can use it free. Thanks so much. God bless.